Good Monday morning, at least as good as a Monday morning can be. Oh my god, what the fuck. Welcome to the stream, guys. I hope you had a fantastic weekend. Mine was okay-ish. Actually still trying to get rid of this fucking flu. I know it's starting to sound like a broken fucking record. But I went on like a second fucking round of meds and everything like that because it's getting annoying now, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm feeling better today, so I guess I'll speak to you guys just now.
Get the fuck out of bed, bitch, go. Get up, and then they got go. Time to wake up, bitch, get up. Get up, get up.
I don't know what the deal is. This is like the weirdest flu I've had yet, which leads me to think that it's not actually flu, that it's something else, like fucking, I don't know, swine flu or fucking something, because the issue is I don't have any of the standard flu symptoms. I just have the sore throat and the coughing. That's it. I'm not congested. I don't have headaches. I don't have like fucking sweats or any of that shit or anything. Like, it's a real fucking problem, and it's a real odd one. So I don't really understand, but I guess I don't know. Like, I'm just hitting this thing with just like normal, you know, bargain bin fucking meds, because I already did a round of antibiotics, and I don't really want to be on fucking antibiotics the entire fucking time. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to cut down on that shit. So. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. I'm not feeling nearly as bad as I did last week. It's also, the problem is I'm not sleeping well, which I think is not helping with the fucking healing process. Because the two best things that you can do when you have the flu is sleep and drink a lot of water. That's at least in my experience that I found. That's like literally the two best things you can fucking do. So yeah. But enough about me. Hope you guys had a great weekend. As I said, let me welcome some people into the stream. I believe DJ was here first. Welcome to the stream. Crazy is here. Faced is here, all the way from Denmark. Then we have let me see, I do believe I saw a little bit of that Ty here as well. What's happening, Ty? Briar's here as well. Good to see you. Yes, speaking about like game trailers and all that stuff, of course there was a whole bunch more announcements at the end of last week, as well as even just like yesterday. And we'll definitely be checking out some trailers again today. And also one of the big ones which was announced is DMZ. So DMZ is getting its own version now. It's not going to be in beta anymore, and it's coming out in October with Modern Warfare 4. I'm super excited for that. DMZ was a big part of my channel for a very, very long time, where I made obviously guide videos for it, but we also played it a lot online. So that's really something that's, it's another extraction shooter. So the market's getting a little bit fucking congested now with that, but there's always room for one more that does it right. So we'll be looking at that. There's a new trailer for that. I'll also be explaining a little bit about the game in case you're interested in it. I'm actually going to use the footage that I'm going to be in the live stream here to just make a video as well. So we'll just kind of like fucking, you know, kill two birds with one stone. Then let me see, whatever this flu I got that already could be bronchitis. I don't know. I've had bronchitis. Like, the cough's not that bad. Like this, I've had swine flu. This feels like swine flu. This feels like fucking swine flu. And also right at the beginning I had like body aches, which is also something which is quite common with swine flu. So yeah. If you're having antibiotics, you need to finish the course, right? Did the doctor prescribe more? No, I did finish the course, so it was a 5-day one, and I did finish it. The doctor said if the 5-day one doesn't take, I could come back and get an additional 2 days. But I mean, first of all, I don't think the additional 2 days is gonna make any difference. Secondly, that shit messes with my fucking body. I hate taking antibiotics. It fucks my stomach up. I saw someone mentioning probiotics just now, which is obviously the point as well. So yeah, I don't fucking like to if I cannot take antibiotics, I'm happy. But I wanted to kill this thing fast, and that's why the second day that I was feeling fucking weird, I was like, fuck this, I'm not gonna wait for this thing to set in. And I just, when I took Cole to the doctor, I was also like, yo, I got the shit as well, fucking dose me up as well. But it's also, the thing is, I'm sure Cole's on his second or third flu now already, because this is the problem with this shit. And I mean, anybody that has kids or has had kids or is familiar with kids will know this fucking shit. But it's like they go to fucking school and they're busy getting over the fucking thing that they currently have, and then somebody brings some new fucking strain to the school, and then it's just this cross-pollination of shit. So in the end, you're fighting like 2 or 3 or 4 fucking flus instead of 1. And the thing is, like, Olivia has super fucking defenses against this shit. Like, Cole can be as sick as fucking death, bro, and licking her in the face and fucking all this shit, and she doesn't get it. If he's sick and I'm even fucking within a meter of him, I can guarantee that I get the shit as well. So it's fucking crazy. But it is, I mean, it is what it is. I'm also like, dude, kids do that shit, bro. Kids do that shit. Yeah, it's also, look, the thing is, you guys that have been around for a while will know that I was also one of the people that was lucky enough to have COVID like 4 fucking times or some shit in the time that COVID was a thing. And one of those times that I got what they in the fucking industry call like long COVID or whatever the fuck, which is like I have scar tissue on my lungs. Because when I got COVID that time, it was combined with something else, and it really fucked me up. Like I had to go on Ventolin inhalers and all this shit. And I mean, I've never been like, I mean, I dabbled with smoking in my life, everything like that. So I haven't actually done I've done significant damage to other parts of my body, but not to my fucking lungs. But my lungs took a very fucking bad hit there. So I actually had to do some kind of like recovery after that last night, because it was so bad that if I went up like 2 flights of stairs, I had to use like a fucking inhaler. My lungs were fucking fried. So now the thing is, consequent to that, every time I get like a flu now and it pulls into my lungs, then I'm stuck with this fucking cough and this shit for like forever. And no amount of fucking boosters that I've taken and fucking like lung rejuvenation and fucking lung therapy, and dude, I've been to fucking specialists, all this shit, none of that fucking helps. And it's literally like it's gonna sound weird when I say this, but it's literally like my only weakness. Like, I don't get sick from anything else. I hardly get the same kinds of hangovers that other people do. I don't get stomach issues, all of that stuff. Everything else, I'm fucking okay, touch fucking wood, you know, like, I'm okay. But like, the other shit, dude, like this is like a fucking, like a liquid bullet every time, bro. It kills me. Pneumonia, I got that twice, so my lungs are probably scarred as well. Yeah, that's the thing. So, and when you get like past a certain age, like the shit, you guys know this, the shit doesn't repair the way that it's supposed to. You know, so it's not like you don't just bounce back from this fucking shit like, you know, yeehaw, let's fucking go, all right? So, yeah, I don't fucking know, man. Hopefully I can kick this thing quick. But the funny thing is, we're not even halfway through winter yet. So I got this nice and early now, which means I'm probably gonna get another batch near the end of winter, which is like fucking August here. Spring is in September, and then it means that I'm stuck in September when it's like my birthday month, and I want to get fucking, you know, fucked up, and I'm stuck with this fucking cough. You're like Bruce Willis in Unbreakable, except flu is your kryptonite. Yeah, and well, that and I can't lift like he almost lifted like 100, like a ton or something with weights. I could do about half that, but yes, the flu is like, his was drowning, right? It was like he could fucking drown or some shit. So yeah, did you see my request for the sorceress update? Absolutely, I will 100% do that, not a problem. All right, so let's get into a little bit of Path of Sexile, and then we're gonna double back. I'll quickly show off the stuff in Diablo, and then we'll do some trailers, we'll do the DMZ thing, and then we'll fucking rotate back again. But you can drink and ocean? Fuckity. I see you're about as good at spelling as I am. Yes, I can drink. I can drink. Last time I checked. Jesus Christ, that was loud as fuck. Like a fucking gunshot. What are we doing here? Let me quickly see. It's not even. Jeez. Let's turn it down a bit there. Okay, that's okay-ish volume-wise. Yeah, no, I can drink. I'm not scared of liquids, but apparently I'm fucking deathly scared of goddamn the flu. The flu seems to have my fucking number. Answers are evasive. I don't like that. Like, I don't like it at all. Tsunami warning. Well, dude, as long as it's a fucking beer tsunami, then we're fucking cooking with fire. As long as it's a beer tsunami, I got you covered. If it's anything else, I might have uno problemos. Okay, this is all gonna get fucking thrown in the ocean. Boop 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 boop. Yeah, that's.
These are our supplies.
Sell. And then I gotta get rid of these two as well. Because they suck. My plant crew is in Act 2 now, about to take the caravan. Fucking nice. Dude, that's such a fucking strong class. Once you get on speed with that shit, it's such a strong class. You change your mind again? No, but that's fine. You gotta find the thing that you feel like playing. That's totally normal, crazy. That's totally normal. There's Spider-Man, Superman, now it's Swallow Man. I don't know, dude. That might not be working out the way that you think it is. people might get the wrong idea. you know what I'm saying? that might not be the fucking superhero that I want to be. It's a tough superhero to announce yourself as when you walk into a room. Hi guys, Swallow Man here. If you need anything swallowed, I'm your guy. Well, anything within reason, right? Currently level 13 sorceress aiming for Chronomancer. Yeah, that's also good. Also good. Very, very technical to gear for though. Very expensive. Very expensive. George, what's happening, big boy? Swallow Man's superpower is gulp? Yeah, I guess. I mean, it is what I'm doing over here with those fucking, what do you call it? The brutal fruits that I keep fucking doubting. So I guess I can't blame people for thinking that. Kinda seems on brand. Jesus, what the fuck? Okay, there's way too much fucking shit on the screen. What the fuck are we doing? And that's a spider, so kill it with fucking fire. Thank you. Do not want. Okay, there we go. Alrighty then. Yeah, I gotta not do this one again because there's far too many fucking spiders here. This is such a bullshit situation. Not for me. There we go. Humans with swords and crossbows is more my speed. It is good to laugh, man. It does heal the soul. Yeah, little spiders I can cope with. It's those big fucking long-legged ones that don't work. Oh, there's probably a boss or something up here. Hello. Oh, that's faux show. This fucking guy. Come on down. This Jin. Gin and juice. I was like, is he not gonna drop any loot? It would upset me greatly. Can you show us your build in the passive tree? You mean for this one? Sure, 100%. I can do that. Let me finish this god, that fucking explosion almost rocked me. Any idea what other branches the sorcerers can do? Not sure what you mean expensive to gear. So I mean expensive to gear, meaning like it's you in this game, right? There's two primary ways that you get the gear that you need. Yes, of course you can get lucky and pick up, you know, just randomly happen upon the thing that you want to fucking, you know, use in your build. But more than likely, okay, what you're gonna do is you're gonna craft the piece of gear that you want, or you're gonna buy it, okay? And in the case of buying it, you use in-game currency to do that through this shit, the fucking market, right? And that's like divine orbs or exalted orbs or whatever the fuck. And if you're crafting this shit, then you're also using crafting materials, which either you have to fucking go out and farm, or once again, you guessed it, you're buying it with currency like divines and exalteds. So certain classes, certain builds are cheaper in terms of divine and exalted orb cost to fully kit the build out so that it fucking blasts through tier 15 maps, and certain maps or certain characters are far more expensive. Now, for example, the ranger, the normal, not too special, okay-ish kind of like that you can do tier 15, but you're not gonna set any record times, anything like that, of this build that I'm playing is relatively cheap. Okay, but if you want to build the crit version of this, which is on the leaderboards and does the most, you know, best run times, all that stuff, then it's very expensive. Now, sorcerers is most of sorcerers builds that can do well in the end game are expensive to craft, because you need very specific exotics and you need very specific gear, and it needs to be crit gear, and crit gear is expensive in this game. So again, it all depends on how you know what your priorities are. If you're thinking about trying to push like high level content and stuff like that, then this is the kind of thing that you need to consider. If that's not really something that you give a fuck about, then pretty much just disregard everything that I just said right now, because then you're just gonna play, and when you get tired of the character, you're gonna be like, okay, cool, I'm fucking done, you know, bye. And that's pretty much it. So I hope that explanation was sufficient. Okay, inventory, she is full. Let me go decant quickly.
Go on.
Yes, exactly. It is a fucking disease from which I have yet to recover. +3 to level all melee skills, 28 to strength, 22 increased physical damage is dog shit. It's disenchant food. Boom. No, thank you. Nope. Hell no. No.
Useless to me.
The rat cage. Okay, well, I'll hold on to it if you fucking insist. Okay, rat balls. I suffer from the same thing, but at least I'm not like you when it comes to doing the loot management in my stash. meaning you don't do it or you do it. Because I kind of do it, but I have these tabs, which is just fucking shit, bro. I've started to sort out all my belts and all that stuff, but I mean, dude, I've got some tabs which is just overflowing with cock. Like, it's what I do is I tend to play the game for like 4 or 5 days that I don't give a fuck, and I just throw everything in, and then I grab like a couple of fucking drinks and I just sit and listen to music and just sit and sort stuff out, throw stuff on the auction house, and kind of like just figure things out that way. That's kind of like how I do it, because to sit and do that the entire time is tiring as fuck. Jesus. What the fuck is... Okay, that was certainly something. Nice. Dude, I do love fucking ice-tipped arrows so very much. It is my favorite thing. What's left? Collective Verisium remnants. Okay, I can do that. I got all the currency stashes. The rest I sell or break down for mats. Yeah, well, I mean, I think that's also perfectly fine. I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with that, sir. Yeah, I mean, I'm about to hit like the next sort of like, how can I say, like gate where I need to rechange a lot of my gear. So I need to switch up to an onslaught bow and all this shit. That's gonna be super fucking expensive. So that's also one of the reasons why I'm farming as much as I can now, so I can start making up some currency to be able to do that. I think we're done here, boys. Let me do this quickly. Do we want to dip in here? I don't know. Yeah, that's not bad. Fuck. Yeah, that's not. Yeah. We want to go that way. But first I have to go this way. Nice. Okay. Okay, let's do let me show you the build quickly. Okay, so this is, first and foremost, this is Deadeye, okay? Yeah, I hit level 90 odd with the Merc this weekend. Still need a better weapon, but gonna roll something new this week. Jesus Christ, you played the fuck out of that. 90, goddamn. Well done. I think I just hit fucking 70. Okay, so this is a fucking Ranger build that specs into, where's my shit? Specs into the bad boy. As I always say, a dead shot. Fucking... Okay, but then basically what you do is you play lightning up until the time when you get ice arrow or ice shot, which unlocks on 32 or 33 or something like that. It might be 31. Sorry, I'm a fucking dumbass. It's one of those three. It's 31, 32, 33. At that point in time, what you do is you switch over to pretty much like full ice. And then the point is you use snipe to capitalize on anything that's frozen. This is your main way to kill bosses like super quickly. The point is you use ice shot, and then ice shot is loaded up with rapid attacks 1, elemental armament 2, ice bite 2, and fork. Okay. Then we use snipe, which has got concentrated area, window of opportunity 1, elemental armament 2, and elemental focus. Basically the point here is, and without going into super high detail in every one of these things, the point is this is an elemental build. So you want to stack up as much elemental damage as possible, and the main way in which you map, in which you kill multiple enemies very fast, is through the use of ice shot, because when ice shot hits something, it fucking fracks, and then all that little pieces hit stuff and it'll deal damage to it. Snipe is what you use on enemies that are frozen, because snipe deals additional damage to stuff that is that has some kind of like a status effect on it, especially freeze. Okay. Then the rest of the skills here are all things that you use to augment your kill shot. When I'm just walking around normally and mapping, all I'm doing is, you guys have seen it, I'm just ice shotting everything. And every once in a while, when I see like a beefy target come in, then I buff up with a barrage or an ice-tipped arrows, which I'll explain what those are just now, and then you just let fly. Okay. Speaking of which, freezing mark is something that you use on bosses. It makes a boss more susceptible to freezing. It's not that you can't freeze bosses without this. Of course you can. It's just the difference is if you put freezing mark on a boss, you can freeze most bosses in 2 to 3 shots of ice. Whereas if you don't use freezing mark, it can take upwards of maybe 7 to 10 shots. So it's just going to increase your speed a lot. And then, of course, what freezing mark also does is it means that enemies which are frozen and do have cold on them take more damage, which is also dope. Herald of Ice is good whenever you play builds like this. The Herald skill, so whether it's Herald of Ice, Herald of fucking Lightning, whatever, always try to match up the Herald to the element that you're doing, because the point is what this does is it creates that explosive radius around your ice when it pops, which is what helps you to deal AoE damage, and that also makes it go through. My skills, by the way, for freezing mark, or rather my support gems for freezing mark and for Herald of Ice are: freezing mark is charged mark, prolonged duration, and eternal mark. What these do is they make the mark stay on the enemy longer, and they also make it so that the mark actually persists through one application of damage. So when I put a mark on something and I hit it with ice, the mark isn't taken off immediately, it's taken off after the second shot. So it gives you 2 applications. Herald of Ice, again here, what you want here is you want to increase the elemental damage because you want more ice damage, but you also want to increase the radius of the explosion because this is what causes those nice little AoEs, okay? Then Barrage is a very, very cool skill because what Barrage allows you to do is it allows you to repeat, right, whichever skill comes after you pressing Barrage 3 times, okay? So, for example, if I go Barrage and then I go Ice Shot, I shoot 4 fucking Ice Shots. But it also works with fucking Snipe. So when you barrage into a snipe, you snipe 4 fucking times, and that's how I'm one-tapping all of the enemies. It's through the use of barrage, okay? Then when we get to just some additional outliers here, so these are things that are not necessarily needed, but they flesh out the build and they make you a lot better at being able to sustain damage, but also just to stay in the fight longer. The first one is Wind Dancer. What this does is it gives me evasion. Ranger. So look, when you're playing, you need to go into 2 of the 3 defenses which are available in the game. There's evasion, then there's mana shield, and then there's armor. Okay, so you need to have 2 of those 3 on every build. If you just go into one of those 3, you're going to get fucked in tier 15 maps as well as by bosses. So most of the times when you're playing casters and when you're playing like shit like rangers and stuff like that, you go into evasion and you go into mana shield. Okay, those are the 2. If you're playing like melee characters, then you usually go into like armor, and well, you can go armor, mana shield, or armor evasion. Again, it depends. Like monks is armor, evasion, something like that. Okay. Now, Wind Dancer is something that helps you out with your evasion because it creates these sort of like orbs on you, and as long as you don't take damage, it stacks up to 3 times, and it increases your evasion rating quite a lot. So, and then as soon as you take damage, it pushes the enemies away from you, and then basically starts resetting again. So it's a way for you to avoid a lot of damage. Tornado Shot is when I'm fighting an exceptionally difficult enemy, because what Tornado Shot does is this, right? So usually this is the combo here, okay? So if I want to kill a boss, I activate my fucking ice tip arrows, then I put the fucking freezing mark on the boss, then I activate barrage. Well, actually, sorry, no, I freeze him first, and then I activate barrage when he's frozen. And then I hit him with the snipe, which is a perfectly timed snipe. As soon as it flashes like that, then I let the snipe go and the boss is dead. Now, in certain cases, you have bosses which are not going to die to one of those, like your big round bosses and stuff like that, or like your key bosses. In those cases, what I like to use is something called Tornado. Now, this here, if you put this shit on top of the boss, how Tornado works is when you fire in there, you see it does this refract, okay? What that does is the tornado essentially amplifies the damage of the arrow that goes into it and then splits it into multiple smaller arrows that deal damage. So this can magnify your damage on an enemy that if you know where the enemy is going to be. So if it's a large boss or a stationary boss or one of those big round bosses that I'm talking about, then I do the same fucking combo that I just said, but I also remember to put this shit on top of the boss. Now when I snipe into this, it's going to take the initial snipe damage and it's going to make multiple mini snipes which also deal damage to the boss. And that usually, I've yet to come across something that doesn't die to that. So that's pretty much the skill rotation. Then when it comes to the tree itself, it's fairly, I would say this is a fairly standard tree. I think if you go to any fucking build on any of these build sites or something like that, you might see the small variations here, but this is fairly standard for an elemental type of ranger, right? So what you want to do here is you just want to go across the top. This is a standard route that you take here. You're going to go down here and pick up stuff that damages elemental resistances. You're going to go up here and give yourself more movement speed and more evasion rating. Remember, evasion rating is our defense. You're going to go down here. You're going to pick up more elemental damage here. You're going to pick up more attack damage here. Over here, you're going to pick up some more evasion rating and all that stuff. My druid says armor and shield is because of the position on the tree. If you want to spec energy shield, you need to go more north. Yes. So this side of the tree, it's this side of the tree, right? This side of the tree is energy shield. This side of the tree is evasion and energy shield. This side of the tree is evasion and armor, and this side of the tree is armor. That's how I know it. Okay. Then when we go down here, we've got more movement speed. And over here, this is very, very good to pick up because this makes your mark that you put on bosses very, very effective. It makes it that you cast the mark quicker. And it also makes it that enemies which are marked take a lot more damage. Then we also go up to the top here to increase our freeze buildup. Okay, because we want enemies to be frozen as fast as possible so we can deal damage to them. And then... again, more elemental damage going up here. This part of the tree is about a lot of damage. This part here gives us a lot of damage because we've got more elemental damage here. We've got more damage against enemies which are frozen. We've got more attack speed. We've got more attack damage. And then over here, we also have more attack damage. So this part's really good. And then this part here, which I'll still flesh out, is all about defenses. So here you pick up like... more movement speed, mana regeneration, and int and stuff. Here we get a lot of evasion rating and maximum energy shield. Here we get more skill speed, and here we get some more stats like dex and so on, and attack speed and stuff. So this part here is also a lot for us about defenses. I'm just gonna let her hover here one more second. Obviously, if somebody's watching the video, they can go through this and they can see. And then last but not least, 4. I've only done 2 of my 4 ascensions, okay? But the path here is as follows. You get projectile speed into point blank, and point blank so that enemies that are closer to you take more damage, because lots of enemies in the game fucking jump on you or charge you down, so you want that. And then you want to go to endless munitions because you want to get the additional projectile, which is good. That means if you're only firing 1 eye shot, then with this you fire 2 eye shots every time you pull the trigger. And then next you want to pick up Gathering Winds. This is going to be your 3rd ascension here. This gives you skill speed and gives you Tailwind. Tailwind, what it does is essentially another way for you to avoid damage. And then I believe I don't really know. I think I would go Mirage Deadeye. That would be the end game when you get your 4th set of ascension points, because we get projectile damage and we get Mirage Deadeye. What Mirage Deadeye does is it allows you to create a copy of yourself, and the copy of yourself does everything that you do but slightly lesser damage. So then when you snipe, the copy snipes. When you shoot ice, the copy shoots ice. So it's fucking disgusting. So yeah. I see no weapon set points assigned, so you're probably going to respec into that eventually. Yes. So I was waiting until I had my, you guys can't see that. Let me move like this quickly. I was waiting until I had 24, which I now have. What Ty is referring to, if anybody doesn't know, is that with your character, your character here, you have 2 weapon hard points that you can swap between like this by pressing X. Again, you guys can't see it, so let me do this. You can see there, I'm switching between 2 bows. Okay. So that allows you to assign specific points into a specific weapon, which then allow you to do cool things. Like, for example, in my setup, what I do is I attack the normal mapping different to how I attack a boss. So what I can do is I can use 24 of my points to go into the way that I would map and kill like multiple enemies around the map. And then I can spec 24 points into my second bow, which specializes in debuffing a boss. So I put like the mark skills and stuff like that. So like this shit down here. Because these skills do nothing for me if I'm not using mark. So I can use the weapon passive points to swap between that. So this entire section here, I can put to the one weapon so that when I mark, and then I can switch off that, which takes these off, and then I can have these points somewhere else. If that doesn't make any sense, it's probably because I explained it like a dildo, but let me know. But yeah, that's one of the reasons why you would do that. Have I played the Mortal Shell 2 open beta? It's sexy. Dude, I have to. I saw the fucking trailer for George. It looked fucking sexy. So yeah, I need to do that. But I have as of yet not done such things. But I do appreciate the fucking reminder. It is needed. Anyway, that's it. If anybody has any, I think I've covered pretty much everything. I think I've got everything. So if you have any other questions, please let a brother know. Otherwise, I think I've got you. Okay, so we can sell this one and dismantle those 2. I've got an idea. Hold on quickly. Well, with the looky, oh, you bet your sweet ass I'm gonna do that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to edit. I'm gonna move. Okay. And then how do I fucking turn it? Man, fuck off. Then I don't have to walk down there the whole time like a fucking dumbass. This is just way more le comfy. Yeah. Yeah, see? Okay. Much better. Better. I can just go like that. Everything is right here together, so I can just quickly stick my face in there and say hello. Okay. Time for more maps. I'm trying to make my way here. The Eastern Gateway. Requires Waystone 5 or higher. Well, that's fucking problematic. Yeah, dude, I got lucky. I sold I actually had far more than that. I think I had 23 at a stage. I melted a bunch of them down into Exalteds when I was doing a gear upgrade round, and also when I was buying these. So I found a fucking a twink item that people use to level alts quickly, which I was lucky to find. So I sold that, and I've sold shit, maybe like, dude, upwards of, I don't know, like 40, maybe 50 fucking bow bases that rolled really well, that had like good, like, I mean, look at this fucking thing that I was able to fucking like craft. And lots of the other bases and stuff that I found, I've just fucking sold on the auction house, because lots of people are playing Deadeye, so it sells really fucking well. It sells exceptionally well. So yeah, I've been loving it. It's nice to be rich. But I specifically, I focus on, you know what else also sells really well? This shit. So I collect belts, and then like heavy belt, for example, is sells for like a lot. So every time I get like 10 heavy belts or 20 heavy belts, then I go like, hey, does anybody want to buy heavy belts? I've got 20 for like 2 divines. And then it goes like fucking this. So, but there's a lot of people playing Deadeye. If you're playing a popular class, you sell like a lot of fucking shit, bro. It goes quick. If you're playing a not a popular class, then it starts becoming a little bit difficult. I need to possibly go down here and go figure out what the fuck. Ermgerd. Where was... Green means I've cleared it. Yes. Yes, dumbass. In that case, let's go. This is why my Merc is poor. I don't. Isn't Merc like top 5? This. I mean, you could be right. But Ranger is definitely like fucking everywhere, bro. Especially this shit. Like Ice Ranger is super popular this season. But yeah, Merc is probably less so. Like I think if you, I think Martial Artist probably sells fucking well. That build that Briar is playing sells fucking well. I think Witch with the fucking what's his name? What is that fucking build with the Contagion and all that shit sells well? Because these are most of the builds that people will make so that they can map easily and farm for other classes that they want to play. So if you play one of those as a main, then fucking it's go time. Yeah, Lich. Then you're good. But it's always at the it's also at the beginning of the season is a lot better to, it's better to sell good shit that you get at the beginning instead of holding on to it and playing with it. Because you can later on in the season when the market is saturated, you can always buy that good shit back if you know. Or you could just find your own or whatever. Or just wait like 2 weeks and then the market value drops fucking through the floor. Because everybody starts getting up to a certain level. The market becomes saturated. And, you know, all of that shit. There's also like, dude, you wouldn't believe how much fucking exalted orbs and stuff like that you can make with like uncut skill gems and stuff like that. You could just rack that shit up, dude. And like uncut skill gems at like level 16 and 17, uncut spirit gems and stuff like that. Like this shit is 1 exalt if you sell it. It's crazy. Okay. Somebody really wants me to have some orb of fucking transmutations. I just started getting level 5 uncut gems. Yeah, I would say the first 10 levels of those, it's also the market is incredibly saturated. So, but once you get to like 15, like dude, level 17 uncut spirit gems, right? They sell for like, I think it's fucking 12 exalts or something. So it's crazy. The best thing for you to do is use what is the name of my thing here? Let me find it quickly. No segundos. So you could, I use something called Exiled Exchange, which is like an app that allows you to quickly connect to the auction house if you want to see some stuff. But that's your best bet if you want to start dabbling in selling a lot of shit. But I warn you, it becomes like a, well, you can either get addicted to it or it becomes like a fucking job that you hate to do. It's just sitting and pricing out fucking items and then figuring out the right combination of fucking affixes and suffixes and how much it's worth and, you know, all that fucking shit. That's one part of the game I still need to figure out the economy. I got the mechanics and the systems and the crafting down. It's something that really interested me in about the game at the beginning. And that's before it was as easy to use as it is now. So because this, having the fucking market in the game was not something that was available right at the beginning, right? This only came later. Right at the beginning, you would still have to use the website, which was fucking annoying. Because then what you would have to do is you'd have to make a fucking tab and then put the tab in your fucking stash and then put items into the tab and then price them in there and all of this stuff where, dude, it's like exceptionally easy now to play the marketplace compared to, you know, before. So yeah, there's now's, I would say, the best fucking time to get into it if you wanna dabble in the stock market. If you wanna do some stocks, now would be the time to do it. Okay, that fucking dude almost blew me up. Not my finest moment. Okay, let me sort this thing out. Wait, oh. Ancient Rune of Decay. Unique jewelry. Always go for the uniques, baby. You never know what you might find. You're basically playing SSF without playing... Exactly. That's very true. That's actually a very good point. Then there's also rejects that you can use. I don't know if you guys know what that is. So I'll show you an example quickly. So another functionality that they added into the game. Oh my god. Let me quickly go to the town and I'll show you. For the vendors, okay, that I know. Yeah, so people that have been around for a while will know this, but a big thing in this game is especially if you're going to get into crafting, right, is you go to vendors and you check out their inventory. But now the point is, it can be fucking annoying to like go like, oh no, 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 and go item by item. So there are like these, it's almost like coding, these fucking phrases that you can put in. And what that will do is it will highlight the item for you, okay, so then basically you can just quickly scan through vendors and you can see if there's like a good item for you in there, okay? So let me give you an example. Let me just find my fucking notepad here with my reject shit in. 1 second. And then, so what you could do is,
I serve.
you put that code in there, and then look what happens. Now it highlights these two items because it conforms to my criteria. So for example, my criteria says any items that armor that has resistance above a certain value, has base stats above a certain value, has +2 bow skills, +2 arrow, skills, +2 resistances, +2 movement, and all of that stuff, +2 life, and then highlights those. So these two obviously are getting picked up by my search string here because of the resistances, and it's above 25 or 25% and above. So this is 25% and this is 35%, and that's why it's picking it up. So this is and then you can use that on all the vendors. So you can go to every single vendor and you can just click on them. Okay, this fucking lady's fucking a dumbass. But you can go to every single vendor and you can essentially run that little fucking thingy. Boop. And see there, it picks up the bows. So it says this bow's got lightning damage. That's why it's picking it up. Physical damage picking it up. +3 level of projectile skills. That's why it's picking it up. And this one's got +2 cold damage and dexterity. That's why it's picking up. And it's ignoring the rest of the stuff because I'm not looking for crossbows, number one. And number two, the other ones are obviously not weapons that I, combinations that I use. So that's another way that you can also just play the vendors, because while the vendors won't necessarily sell you the final version of a weapon or a piece of gear you want, they can sell you good bases, and you use those bases to craft. And with crafting working the way that it works in the game now, it's easier than ever for you to craft like very fucking decent shit in the game from like a strong base. So yeah.
Speak. Choose what you need.
I don't really know if I care about these fucking unset rings. I don't think I do. Ooh, fuck. 67. Interesting. But this one's level 60. This is gonna give me my third set of ascendancy, and the level is 60, and I'm already 73 or something. Once I get to 75, I'm running that shit. One second. Let me quickly see. Crackle creep. Knights, you inflict spread to other enemies that stay within 1.5 meters for 1 second. Cute. I mean, it's cute. It's got absolutely nothing for me right now, but it's cute. Oh, alrighty then. Alrighty, let's go. Let's finish this one. Okay, after I finish this, I'm gonna show you the Diablo stuff quickly, Briar. So I don't want you to be hanging around in perpetuity for that. Let me quickly finish this map, and then I will hook you up. You are very welcome. I think I've done mostly everything here. There's another strong box here. There's more rare monsters, and there's more checkpoints. I missed this little piece up here. Fuck. Maybe I can just do that. You evasive rat fox. Okay, and there's another little piece up there. Let me go get that quickly. Come on. I'm stuck. This is a waste of my goddamn time. Down here. Excuse me. Okay, ornate fucking strongbox. Can you say fucking yum yum? Drops 3 additional jewels. 116% more rarity of contained items. Suck me beautiful. Look at him, he's so cute. Fucking June bug. Ooh. Love it. Okay. And down here we go. I think I'm pretty much done. 13 monsters remaining. Yep, I have sufficiently chat on this. Wait a minute. Hey, boss. Oh, this mud bitch. Come over here. Come over here, Susan. Come on. Oh. Oh, ta-ta. A leather glove. Okay. And then, oh, there's more rare monsters. One more pack. And that is that. Okay. Let's get back to town. Okay, let's get this bad boy going. Okay, we're launching into Diablo. Let me just change the stream info here before I get into shit for that. I'm just gonna yell at me that this isn't Path of Exile, it's Diablo 4, you fuck! And I'm like, okay, sorry, okay, sorry. Really, sorry. Okay, so I'll quickly run through the gear and maybe just do everything, Brian, so then you have it all in one space. I think, maybe. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so we're gonna start off with skills. One day when we get back into the game. Make sure my head's not in the way for the gear like last time. Okay, I got you. I can do... Okay, let's do something like this for now. And then if we go here and like that, that should be okay. And then I'll just move the tree like this. Something like that. Okay. So what you want to be doing here is you want to be going down and picking up chain lightning and empowering it like this. You want to pick up charge bolts. The reason why you're picking up chain lightning, charge bolts, and all that stuff, I think it's understood. It's because unstable currents uses all that stuff, and you want to juice them up. All right. You want to be getting flame shield and ice armor. Both of these you want to kind of like gas up, because this is what's going to allow you to, you know, pretty much just because you have such high cooldown reduction, you're going to be able to activate these all the time and you'll basically never take damage. You're using teleport, you're using the flame teleport because of, again, we're using that thing where on your bar you have to have 2 flame skills, 2 ice skills, and 2 lightning skills, and then you get more damage. Okay. I'll show that to you just now as well. We are picking up Hydra, and again here we're making an ice Hydra because again it's 2 ice, 2 lightning, 2 fire. Okay. Familiar, fire familiar, same reason as I said just now. And then of course down here the star of the build is ball fucking lightning, and of course using orbital because you want the ball lightning to turn around you. And then you're still picking up blizzard and meteor as well, because remember that our charms basically summon meteors and blizzards and all that shit all the time as well, so also deals more damage. And then last but not least, you're picking up unstable currents. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just slowly going to scroll through it one more time so that you can see all of the passives and how they are assigned, if in the case you come back to this on YouTube, because I would advise you to look at this on YouTube. And the reason for that is because with YouTube you can slow the play down and then you can really see it quite well. Okay. Alrighty, so this is it. Now, next thing is just to show you the bar and what I'm referring to. So you can see I've got Flame Shield, right? Which is a pyromancy skill. I've got Ice Armor, which is a frost skill. I've got Unstable Currents, which is a shock skill. So now we have one of each. Then I've got Hydra, which is my second frost skill. I've got Ball Lightning, which is my second shock skill. And I've got Teleport, which is my second pyromancy skill. That means we have 2 of each, and that means that we qualify for that fucking buff. Okay. Then when we look at the gear itself, you want to have Air of Perdition. Okay. And look, if you can go the route of using like the same runes as I do. Okay. Enchantments, are they different? So my enchantments, I'm using Chain Lightning enchantment and I'm using Ball Lightning enchantment. The difference, or the thing here is Chain Lightning, every time you spend 100 mana and you blast through mana like a fucking animal with this, it's gonna fire Chain Lightnings out, which is good because your Chain Lightnings also yeah, it's different from the other one. Your Chain Lightnings also debuff the targets that you hit, so it's very good. And then Ball Lightning is just additional Ball Lightnings will hover around you every time you critical strike, and you critical strike a lot with this build. Okay. So then, when it comes to the gear, Air of Perdition, again, like I said, you don't have to use the same sockets that I use, but the rune words here can really help out a lot. This is Serve X. So every time you cast 5 skills, you get +1 to skills, and you can get this can stack to +3 to skills. And again, you're casting Ball Lightning on cooldown the entire fucking time, so this racks up very, very quickly. Sorry, I'm coughing a lot because I'm talking too much. Raiment of the Infinite is what you want here, because you want that teleport that pulls enemies in. On your gloves, you want to use, well, again, you can mess your and your imprints and stuff around here, but the point is you want Overwhelming Currents because this gives you critical strikes. It gives you an effect off of critical strikes, and again, you critical strike a lot here. You want to be stacking whenever you can. You want to be stacking critical strike damage. Okay, because by default, because we use Isu's Heirloom, and because we're going to be stacking movement speed, we're going to inherently have a lot of critical strike. And we also get some critical strike of chance from Air of Perdition. So you need to be sure to stack a lot of critical strike damage, because otherwise you can crit all the time, but if you don't have critical strike damage, you're not dealing a lot of damage. So, you know, that's dog shit. Okay, so continuing on with the gloves, Overwhelming Currents is what you want. On your pants, you want Mage Lords. Mage Lords is another way for you to avoid damage. So basically, whenever you deal shock damage to close enemies, and this is how you kill enemies, is with Ball Lightning, which is close, you get 43% damage reduction, which is fucking massive. Okay. And then on here, I use another set of rune words. So this is Yule Mot. This gives you the rogue skill called Dark Shroud. Okay, which again gives you a damage reduction, so this can also help you out in sticky situations. Isu's Heirloom gives you critical strike chance based on your movement speed, so the faster you run, the faster your movement speed, the more bonus you get to your critical strike. Okay, good shit. Then Aldrin is the thing that glues the build together, and that's because what this does is it drastically reduces your skill cooldowns, which means that as you go from elite pack to elite pack, you instantly get your flame shield back, your ice shield back, you get your unstable currents back, and all of that shit. So the point is that this means that you can now complete maps very, very quickly, because you essentially ping pong from pack to pack, and every time you engage a new pack, then all your cooldowns are ready to, you know, hit again. Strike of the Butcher dropped yours. Nice. That was I struggled my tits off to get that. I think you guys remember that. Strike of Stormhorn is good here because this makes that your Ball Lightning actually does a little AoE explosion when it expires, so it's really quite cute. But again, this is because you're using a one-hander. This is needed so you can round out your damage. Ring of Starless Skies, I don't really have to explain. This is just going to help you a lot with your resource cost management. The two biggest problems with this build, where you struggle with it and where it starts feeling fucking sexy as fuck, is when your cooldown reduction is very low, and your sword is going to help with that. And the second one is when you can maintain the mana requirements. Okay, that's where it's also going to matter. So if you don't have this, the build is going to feel very, very mana hungry for you. You're gonna have situations where you run out of mana and you're going to have to you know, like fucking, you know, like try to recoup some mana first. So in that case, you have to use like that aspect of the golden whatever or something like that. But yeah, this is gonna make the build feel a lot more healthy. Okay. Then you need to have Armageddon on the build, all right? Because what this does is it juices up your damage whenever you use unstable currents. So this is going to be a big damage jump for you. And then Fractured Winterglass is the last piece here, because what Fractured Winterglass does is it gives you a whole bunch of buffs to your based on your conjuration uses. And conjuration is like lightning spear and stuff like that. And what this does is it gives you damage reduction, it gives you movement speed and all that stuff. And remember, movement speed is very important for us because movement speed translates into more critical strike chance. Okay. Now, with all of that said and done, when we are done and dusted and we are here, then and I'm going to go to the Paragon board now as the last piece. When we go look at our stats, you'll see that, for example, before we start a fight, we're at 75% critical strike chance already. Now, remember that as you fight and you kill stuff and you use conjuration skills, Fractured Winterglass is going to ramp up your movement speed, which is going to in turn dump more critical strike onto it. So it's entirely possible for you to get to basically close to 100% critical strike chance. And this gear can still be very much improved. And you can still improve it with things like the Paragon board. So you can get to basically 100% critical strike chance. And then coupled with a massive critical strike damage buff, you deal, that's why you melt stuff the way that you do. You can see my movement speed is 175. That can go up to 200%. So that's where you can sort of like squeeze a little bit more leg room up. Okay. Last but not least, the Paragon board. Okay. So with the Paragon board, what you're going to do is you're going to start down here. Your base board's going to start, and you're going to start with Tactician. Okay. This is the route. You can see it here. So again, when you watch the replay later on, then from your base board, you're going to move over to Static Surge, and your glyph socket here is going to be Elementalist. Okay. And pretty much just pick up everything there. Then we move over to our third board, which is Enchantment Master. And this is going to be using Unleash on it. Okay. And then for your fourth board, you're going to move over, and your fourth and your fifth board are where you're going to squeeze a lot of damage. Okay. So your fourth board is going to be Searing Heat. This is going to be very good for the critical strike part of your build. Okay. So you're going to get more critical strike chance here, and you're going to get more critical strike damage, as you can see here. Okay. And your destruction is your glyph of choice here on this board. And then on your fifth board, you're going to be using, what is it called? Frigid Fate, which is more damage against vulnerable enemies. And you make enemies vulnerable with all of your conjuration effects that you do. And then this is going to have Adept on it. Adept is going to increase your mastery damage. So this is going to severely jack up the damage that you get from any of your mastery skills. And that's essentially where a lot of your damage, obviously, well, basically 99% of your damage comes from. So I'm just going to go slowly over the boards again. So that's board 1. That's board 2. That's board 3. That's board 4. That's board 5. And again, just for the reference here, board 1 is Tactician. Board 2 is Static Surge with Elementalist. Board 3 is Enchantment Master with Unleash. Board 4 is Searing Heat with Destruction. And then board 5 is Frigid Fate with Adept. And this is based off of 273 points, as you can see here. So if you have 210 points, that means you're going to be able to get all the way to board 4 quite easily already. Advice that I can give you with board 4, drop board 4 and path through to board 5, and then pick up the two glyph sockets first on both of these, and then start fleshing the boards out as you get additional points. Because that way you capitalize on the vulnerable damage as well as the critical strike at the same time. And then, it'll do well. I think that's pretty much it. Is there anything that I missed? I think that's, so we did skills, we did inventory, and we did Paragon board. I think we got everything. I believe we are good. You are very welcome. And then, like I said, do the YouTube one, because the YouTube one you can play at 25% speed. And then you can also slow it down, pause it, everything like that. Also find that the resolution tends to be better on the YouTube playback than it is on the Twitch. so for us that have weak eyes like me, that every little bit every little bit fucking helps. All right. Okay, let's do a little bit of fucking DMZ. Let me show you. Let's do some trailers, but let's start off with DMZ. Let's do some shit. And YouTube stays longer too. Well, YouTube stays forever. YouTube will never ever go away. So there's that. Okay. I need Mobalytics. I used to put my shit on Mobalytics, but I'm getting old and lazy now. but I do need to do it. I need to stop being such a bitch. Okay, but so you guys know that like I have been an avid enjoyer of DMZ. It was big on the channel, it was big in the streams, everything like that. Of course, it was in beta the entire time that it was in the previous Modern Warfare. And now we're actually getting with the new version of Modern Warfare 4 that's coming out in October. We're getting a fully fleshed out version of DMZ. So, of course, this warms the old heart. I'm looking forward to it a lot. So over the weekend, they released a trailer for this, which offers in-game footage. And then there was also a press release alongside that had like a whole bunch of detail about anything like that. So let's go ahead and check out the trailer first. And then let's discuss what comes with this edition of DMZ and pretty much how it differs from the previous one and all of that stuff. So I think this was the Xbox showcase or something like that on Sunday.
강력하다.
100% Brian, take it easy. So just to offer some context here, the idea, technically speaking, is that you start playing this after you finish the campaign of Modern Warfare 4, because if you're interested in the story and how everything's going, this essentially continues the story on after the campaign. So a lot of the stuff that you're going to see in here is going to be based off of how the campaign plays out. The campaign takes place in parts of North Korea, South Korea, and Russia, if I'm not mistaken. And the map that you're going to play on, which is what we're going to see now in this footage here, is essentially combinations of those as well. So it's a much bigger map than what we had with the what was it, Al Mazrah or whatever, with the original DMZ, and also has a lot more, like, if I can call it, biomes. Like, you have inside areas, you have fucking labs and shit, you have like open sprawling areas, you have mountaintops, you know, all of that stuff. But in any case, let's stop mansplaining this shit. It's also like, it seems to be a lot more like,
see if there's any weapons or gear.
not horror, but a lot more tension-based atmosphere, right?
Fine. It's only gonna take 2 seconds.
I say again, that's a negative. Okay, get your ass upstairs.
Not more tactical, yes. Thank you. That is exactly the word I was looking for. So that was an execution just there.
Let's go help him. Hell no. That's on him. I told him to get his ass up here. Copy. Where are we at on the intel?
I also found it interesting because the way that they showed this footage, right, is it's recorded from the perspective of somebody that was part of this squad and then got killed, and now he's watching his teammates come to kind of like avenge him and rescue him, right? So you're watching like kill cam footage now, basically. Which, I don't know, like, it doesn't show the engine off that nice and everything, but it's an artistic choice, I suppose. Like, this is giving a lot more Tarkov than the previous DMZ. Jesus. The bullet sprawl is something else. Yeah, you might want to... Oh, that's a big old jump. Good shot, good shot. Yeah, it's definitely... It's a lot more... It's got a lot more realism vibe to it, for sure. I mean, I like a lot of what I see so far. But it's super difficult to make a judgment call off of something like this.
Was that the HVT?
Hey, fuck the HVT. Let's just go to exfil.
Oh my fuck.
I got you, man.
So this is something that was hyped yesterday. It's got dragged to revive now, which is huge. Okay. So you see this obviously in Battlefield and stuff like that.
Let me get some ammo.
So see, now it's not bringing up the loot window and everything like that, right? So they're still keeping that under wraps because you're watching it through this perspective. That's extraction, obviously. Nice. Vehicles are, of course, in as well. Both of the aerial kind as well as the land kind. Sniper. I mean, I think I used the term sniper loose there. That was... Jesus. Gun sounds are good. I like the fucking bullet effects. Fucking... Someone would have said rat there. He got ratted.
Get your ass to the roof right now.
Copy. Please have medical. Oh, thank you.
For me, it's like full interiors, going up on the buildings, extracting off the roof. Yeah, this guy's coming. He's getting pushed. Okay, it's missile impact. You see, there's also kill streaks. There's also kill streaks in this shit, as well as that was an enemy team with their own helicopter. Peace. Dude, that's fucking slick. All right, so now, again, like I said, the footage that we're seeing there, okay, is obviously shot artistically in the way that it was done, because you can't see a lot of like the things that you also are interested in a situation like this, like seeing what the interface looks like, seeing what the looting looks like, seeing how because like in extraction shooters, like the looting needs to be exceptionally clean, right, and fast, and basically how it works. If the system is cumbersome, if it's if it's difficult to drag stuff, to loot stuff, everything like that, anything that makes that process take longer is obviously something that people tend to generally have a problem with, and so on. But now what I also did is I did keep track of some of the things which were mentioned in the media brief and so on, just to also like talk about some of the things which are included, and I'm going to run through that now. Feel free to ask me any questions, anything like that, if you guys want to know, because there's some stuff obviously that I might not mention and so on. But first off, I'm going to refer a lot to the previous DMZ, okay, and that's because there's some similarities, but there's also a lot of stuff that's different. Okay. Now, first things first is it's clear that with this version of DMZ that we're getting, they've taken a lot of inspiration from some of the things that we're used to in games like Arc Raiders and in things like Tarkov and even like Delta Force. All of these games are extraction shooters or have extraction shooter variants to them. And this is obviously their, extraction shooter contender for this title. So there's a lot of more emphasis on having like a home base. This home base has like a shop where you can buy weapons from. It's got a stash like the stash that you have in Arc Raiders and in Tarkov and so, where you can store all of your items and everything, and you can basically gear your character up from and go. There's a 3D printer, which there's a lot of more focus on crafting and stuff like this. So you will collect materials and stuff from the infiltrations and operations and things that you do, and you'll bring those out, and you can actually boil those down or whatever the hell you do with a 3D printer, and then you can essentially print to that. Now, something that is very similar to the way that they did the original DMZ, and anybody that remembers playing that, is that the original DMZ had operators. You could buy these operators and you had operator slots. And each operator slot had its own gear. So you had your own kill streaks on there, your own backpacks, your own weapons, everything like that. And they're continuing on with the system. Okay, so you will have different operators, and different operators, every operator has their own trait system. Think skill tree. So again, like Arc Raiders. And this skill tree is broken up into 3 different categories. So there's a category that's better for like PvP. And then there's a category that's good for like looting, like, going in and trying to drag out as much shit as possible. And then there's probably one that's good for like, let's say more on like the PvP side. I would imagine that the one of the trees is more for like exploration and dealing with the AI. And then there's, obviously the side that's better for PvP. And then there's going to be a looting side. Again, we haven't seen these skill trees yet, so this is all just speculation from my part. Of course, this is a PvPvE, so yes, there's going to be AI that you're going to fight. So inside this exclusion zone area, there's going to be AI that roam around. There's going to be high-value targets, which you can take contracts out and attack and kill and get rewards for that. And then, of course, there's going to be enemy players, okay? And the point is that because there's these multiple operators that you have on your account, it incentivizes you to make one operator that is like your mule operator, that is good for going in and snagging as much materials and dragging them out. And then you have like a combat one, and then maybe you have like another operator when it's just solo, and then you have another operator for when it's you and the boys, something like that. So this is it. Now, there's the area itself, like I said, is bigger than Al Mazrah. There's dynamic weather. So there's like fog, and there's rain, and there's snow, and there's normal sunny weather, hopefully, something like that. Overcast conditions, times when visibility is poor. And that also puts a big emphasis on gear in the game. So night vision goggles and different sights for your guns and all of that stuff is also super, super important. Again, these are all things that you can find in the world and then extract out and then put on your gear, or you can also craft it with the 3D printer, or you can buy it from the shop. Money is much more important this time around. Okay, so the currency that you get in the game will be gotten from killing HVTs, from taking other players out, taking their dog tags, selling those dog tags, and also accomplishing certain missions. This money in turn is what you use for purchasing things, purchasing upgrades for your forward operating base, purchasing upgrades for your 3D printer, purchasing items for your 3D printer so that you can print. So there's this whole economy that's basically going the entire time. Now, you're going to be playing it in basically 3 kinds of ways. So there's going to be, DMZ is going to break up into 3 different ways of playing it. All 3 on the same map. It's not that you're going to a different map, anything like that. But the point is, there's going to be what they refer to as single player missions. Okay, which means that you have an objective, like let's go in and activate this radar and then hack this thing and go in and, go steal this thing from a warehouse. Then there's going to be dynamic freeform missions, which means you go in and you get like a set objectives, like go to this place, take a picture of this, go here, assassinate that guy, and go here. So it seems to be a little bit more difficult and involving than the single player stuff. And because it's dynamic, it means you never know what you're going to get. So it randomly makes up a set of objectives and things like that for you to do. And then the last one is going to be just free roaming. So that's just you going in and you do whatever you want. You see some guys fighting an HVT, you attack them, you help them, whatever. The system that's in this game right now is very reminiscent of something like Arc Raiders, which is the most recent one that a lot of players have come into contact to. So proximity chat is a big thing, asking people if they want to be friendly and so on. They've augmented the proximity chat to fucking death. So it's like now it will include things like The area that the person is in, where they're talking from, will alter the voice. So if they're in a fucking tunnel, then it'll be hollow and weird and everything like that, which all give you like ideas of, you know, how to like find the people and so on and so forth. There's also a much bigger focus on stealth, apparently, because the AI that you fight will have the ability to essentially respond in like threats. So if the more AI you kill, everything like that, you can essentially then start causing them to have a bounty on you and to, you know, respond in kind and send out, you know, patrols and so on. So stealth can, especially if you're playing solo, can be a very powerful thing for you, because you can then put silencers on your weapons, sniper rifles, stuff like that, and make sure that you're not seen. There's going to be a stealth meter, which basically shows that, you know, you can be almost seen, or you've been seen, you've been spotted, and then of course you can sort of like crawl around and everything like that, and, you know, avoid that. Let me think, what else is there? It hasn't been confirmed yet if we get factions again. Factions was a big thing in the original DMZ beta. So far there's been no mention of that yet. I think it's going to be more probably a case of like, you're this, you know, off-book operator that's operating in this theater of war, and you're kind of like destabilizing things and essentially dealing with, you know, the fallout from the campaign. I think it's going to be similar in a way to how they did with the beta for DMZ. So they're going to kind of like use this to drive the story further. So I guess in the seasons that come out, there's going to be, you know, more seasonal stuff to do and that sort of thing. There's a couple of stuff which is very interesting. If you there's these bounties that you can take, which are for high value targets. These are AI targets that you can essentially attack. And then there's also a case of you can Here we go, baby. Thank you very much for that, Dodo. I appreciate it, Skellig. Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for your generosity. And then there's also a similar system for human players. So if you are in a map with your buddies and you guys are ripping up human players
doing my part.
and absolutely annihilating them.
I didn't do fucking shit.
All right. Retro, what's happening, baby? So if you're so there's going to be a similar thing for when you are playing against human players or against human players, and that the bounty system works on them as well. So if you have humans who are basically killing a lot of humans on a map, then that will increase the value of their dog tags and the value of their bounty, which in turn means that if you can kill them, then you'll be able to get more value for those kills. So I think this is a way for them to, in a way, it reminds me of the whole thing about where people wanted in a game like Arc Raiders, they wanted players who were heavy PvP. They wanted the game to offer some form of an advantage against these players by basically showing on the map where they are on something. Now, I don't know if it's going to be as egregious as that in this game, but in the language that they're using, it does kind of like seem that what they want to do is they want to create a system where if players are heavily engaging in PvP, there are systems in the game which, as a, let's say you're a PvE player per se, or somebody who's playing solo and just trying to, you know, sort of like do your thing, that you will have an ability to see these players kind of like before they see you, so that you can either then choose to engage them or avoid them or something like that. But again, the language is very open, so it could be the case. It couldn't be the case. There are going to be some play tests and stuff like that for this coming up, which I think will explain a lot more. There have been creators. I'm sure if you search YouTube right now, you're going to find a ton of people who will have more footage than, you know, obviously I've shown, because some people have actually been invited to play this behind scenes already. So I think there's a lot of opinions and stuff like that out on this already. But I think we're going to know a lot more once these betas for this particular DMZ happen. And then, of course, as we get closer to the launch. As a final thought for me on the thing, what this seems is that my feeling with this is aiming for it seems even a more casual experience than Arc Raiders, because there is there's not really that much of a punishment on death. Your operators can be brought back to life. Their stuff goes on cooldown, and then you can use them again after a certain amount of time, or you can pay money to basically use them immediately again. I mean, in-game currency, not like, you know, real world money. I mean, please, dear God, let that not be a thing. But then again, we never know. But it seems to be that they're taking a lot of the penalty of death away, and that's not always the best thing when it comes to an extraction shooter, because I feel like one of the reasons why Tarkov, for example, is loved as much as it does is because it has such a brutal loop where, you know, death really is heavy in that game. It is one of the things that you will find people complain about as well in Arc Raiders, is that it really isn't that much of a punishment. But it's a dual-edged sword, because you also find other people championing that and saying it's one of the reasons why they enjoy playing it. So cautiously optimistic. I am really looking forward to another extraction shooter to play. This is of course a genre that I really enjoy, so it's going to be nice. And it's not that far away. It's like October 14th or something like that. I think I might have the dates wrong or something, but that's when it's coming out. And of course we'll have some more. I'll definitely be trying to get into some of the betas and stuff like that and try it out along the way, so I can tell you guys what it's like. But yeah, that's it. That's DMZ coming in Modern Warfare 4. We thought we were going to get it last year. Thank God we're getting it this year. Let's go. And really looking forward to it. And that's it. You guys actually just helped me record a video, so say hello to YouTube. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Answering your question there, big boy, Retro Reaper. Did I see Alien Isolation 2? Yes, I did. Let's watch the trailer. I've seen mention of it. I have not actually watched the trailer myself. So I am quite interested in sharing. But dude, I've been waiting for like a sexy alien game again. So you know, of course, sign me the fuck up is what I'm saying.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing
Crazy Taxi World Tour. This guy.
Part? I didn't do fucking shit.
Dude, Alien Isolation 2 looks out there, bro. Dude, we've been waiting for this for a while.
大きな損失よ。こんな失態を見逃す会社ではないの。
Crazy Taxi South African edition would sell meth. Well, tick or something. Dude, this looks atmospheric as shit. Are you playing outside?
Do you understand?
Dude, you're playing outside.
I understand.
Please tell me this is LV 246. Yes, please. If anything, the world does not have enough alien games. That's what I think. If anything. Fuck that Xenomorph. Dave said that the alien is even smarter now. Dude, I don't know how the fucking thing could get any smarter. Dude, fuck that. Sorry, I'm fucking dying over here. Okay, then there's a game called... I'll give you guys some background here before we watch the trailer. So, like, hiding in lockers is not going to work. That shit doesn't work in the fucking movie, so I don't see how it's going to work in the games. That's good shit. There's this game, 1666 Amsterdam, 1666 Amsterdam, which is made by some creators of, like, the Assassin's Creed fucking series. They made their own shit now. It's this bad boy. I agree, Skellig. I agree.
I was born to be the collector. To protect a world I cannot be a part of. Destined to be feared for what I am. It is my fate. I have devoted my life to facing them.
I don't know if they're gonna show gameplay though.
Power to raise souls.
Oh, there's a little bit of gameplay interspersed there.
By their gifts. tilting the ancient balance toward cataclysm.
Okay,
At
let's...
last, their debt is due. Every choice, every breath has led me to this moment. As the moon bears witness,
It's a big old emphasis
I
on
take the first
Pussycato
step.
there.
My time has come. I am ready.
So female protagonist, yeah? Okay, our trailer really doesn't show much, but look, it comes from pedigree people is what I'm trying to say. Is that it? Oh, no. Oh, you can play as a cat? She's running around like Red Riding Hood, just fucking people up. Okay, there's Black Riding Hood. Play the prologue for free? Okay, I'll fucking do that. It does look interesting. Okay, then next we got, dude, this is something that I've also got on the old radar. Vampire shit, bro. Blood of the Dawnwalker, vampire hot. Give me that. This looks really good as well.
Come in.
Dude, all this shit's just cutscenes, bro. Fuck you, no gameplay.
Oh shit! The box, please.
Is it a box of blood? Just ordered like blood from Take-A-Lot? Yeah, what did I fucking say? Amazon blood delivery. If you order now, you get it before 9 o'clock tomorrow morning.
You don't give up easy, eh? Neither do I.
Dude, I'm in the market for a fucking, like, a vampire game that does vampires fucking justice, bro. Sign me up. That didn't look like a cold pack to me. No, that looked like same day delivery blood, bro. that looked like same day delivery blood. Okay, this is the new Control game, Resonant,
It's been 7 years.
where you play with her brother. We saw another trailer for this last week.
House has fallen.
Isn't the same trailer, right?
Our director, Jessie,
No.
well, she's missing. Everything we tried to contain is now loose.
So
in the
everything
streets
now
of
escaped
Manhattan.
out of this building into Manhattan.
This was caused by a new type of hostile resonance. It is beyond anything that we can currently measure. Our reality is bent to follow an anomalous pattern, warping time, gravity, light, even the way we think. It's all quite terrifying. And fascinating.
Do you know what this reminds me of? Fucking Prototype. You guys know that game? This reminds me of Prototype. Kind of looks like Inception. Well, if you played Control, then you'll know that it's like very much like, you know, like Twin Peaks fucking science, weird shit stored away, stuff escaping, like Ghostbusters prison type shit, everything. Like, it's paranormal, supernatural fucking shit deluxe. So, but this looks, I don't know, just the aesthetic of this is so Prototype for me, man. And I mean, I can't go wrong with that. Now, this is Control Resonant faced. Coming out in September, baby. It's around the corner.
looking for the solutions in every way we can. Before it.
Didn't play the original? You still got time, man. And I think it's on special right now. I highly recommend it, brother. I highly recommend it.
This is Emily Pope.
It's a fucking trip.
Acting co-director of the Federal Bureau of Control.
I believe it's 90% off on Steam. It's so good. That price is so good. I'd fucking buy it again. Okay, so then there's Black Flag's getting re-released, right? And that's now fucking next month, July. And I don't know about you guys, but I think Black Flag is the best Assassin's Creed. Okay? I also like Assassin's Creed. I think it was fucking 2. But Black Flag, actually no, I like the Egyptian one as well. The Egyptian one's good shit as well. But I like Black Flag, bro. Come on.
Is it dangerous? Edward. Privateering.
And it looks good, man. I would literally just play this again for the ship-to-ship combat.
Wouldn't pay so nice if it weren't.
If there's more people think Black Flag is the best one. Yeah, no, I think so as well. I don't think I was saying anything provocative. There isn't enough pirate games out there, man. And it looks good. God damn. It's pretty now, man.
Can you feel it, Addy? We're moments away from the grandest prize of all.
After you, Captain. Path ahead is dangerous.
Don't save me a spot in hell, Shaka. I ain't coming soon.
Dude, Face the Guzzler is definitely better. That's definitely a step in the right direction. July 9th, man. That's like a month from now, bro. Then there's this game. It's called Blood Message. It's supposed to be the new Last of Us fucking I don't know, Resident Evil fucking shit, whatever. Speaking of buy again, I've made it to chapter 7 in Crimson Desert, started upgrading my Abyss gear, and the build is coming together now. Nice, man. I was actually thinking about playing some Crimson Desert tomorrow in the stream. So yeah, but I did see your your post and stuff on Discord, man. It's looking nice. And somehow weirdly our characters ended up looking very similar. Strange shit. Like if you check any of my videos on fucking YouTube, you'll see like we were wearing a lot of the same stuff. All I know for sure is that from all these titles announced from yesterday, I'm definitely playing E-Day. Yeah, dude. But like fuck, man. It's looking sharp though. I do like Emergence Day, fucking Gears of War. Also, it's been a while since we played some Gears of War, man. Who doesn't want a little bit of Gears of War? Come on. This is Blood Message. Meow. Is that a fuck? Is it a mask? Something of some kind? I mean, if this is just a fucking trailer with cutscenes. Oh fuck, sorry, my bad, hold on. I didn't mean to cut you off there, sir. Well, fuck. So that's very close to what the game footage actually looks like, by the way. I'm not even joking. Yeah, I haven't got the Wyvern mount yet, so I might do that tomorrow on stream. Yeah, there was a bunch of good stuff for this weekend from all those trailers faced. I fully agree. Dude, the combat is ridiculous. The thing is, like, we're gonna see a lot more. We're gonna see a lot more of this stuff now, right? Where you're gonna see like the Eastern market games making these, like, traditionally, I think those kinds of games, like these single player, extremely story driven kind of games, unless it was an RPG or something like that, didn't see a lot of that sort of thing, like your Last of Us's and that sort of thing, right? But it's definitely something that I'm starting to see now. Is like it's picking up. So it's going to be interesting to see all of that coming our way. Then of course there's Resident Evil Veronica. So there's the original is Resident Evil Code Veronica X, right? So this is getting remade as well. You guys know all the Resident Evils are getting remade. We had 4 recently, of course. And this is the next one in line. I think it comes out next year. I want to say fucking August or some shit. There's a trailer for it. Let's go. Dude, Resident Evil, they're pretty much printing money with me right now. If it says Resident Evil, I'm buying it. Concierge. Also, knowing what I know about the fucking Resident Evil engine now, like, this is probably single player, somebody playing this shit. That's how good it looks now these days.
Oui? Qui est-ce? So, you're the American who called earlier. The sister of the man on the 3rd floor. Ah.
Dude, is that Claire Redfield?
Paris. It's so nice to meet you. Oh, it's freezing. Come in. Come in. We don't want you to catch a cold.
I think this is Chris's sister, Claire Redfield.
I hate to say it, but your brother is, well, quite odd. In we go.
It's rather dark. Okay.
Oh la la. Mais quel pagaille. He's made such a mess again. Think, I just cleaned it up a week ago.
So we just walking into his apartment like...
Roll through here. Huh? Ah, the delightful biscuit. I'm sure he won't notice if we help ourselves. Oh, I'm so sorry. It must be the maintenance man from this morning. Won't be long. I'll bring some nice coffee to go with the biscuit.
Just taking his shit and eating it, bro. Dude, also crazy, I didn't say thank you. You got 25 stream streak, baby. Let's go. Thank you very much for the dedication there, son. Oh, God. Knowing this is Resident Evil, it's gonna be a giant snake crawling up the stairs or something. Hello? Yeah, that was someone wearing a Special Forces, like, kit. Dude, just the fact that we get to replay all these, bro. What was Code Veronica X on? The Dreamcast. Claire Redfield. Let's go! Yeah, man. Let's fucking go. Yeah, it was a Dreamcast. I think so too. Dude, that's looking good, man. Me likey that. It's looking fat and juicy. I'm not sure it's me, to be honest. Control, that is. I already have like 20 games, if not more. I haven't even touched it. No, and that's very fair. First of all, and secondly, it's also like another one of these 20-25 hour fucking games. So if you don't have the time, I mean, don't waste your money. You know what I'm saying? But it is. All I can say from my side is it is something that I recommend.
Quickly.
For whatever that's worth. Because it is extremely juicy.
I will make use of this.
Ice Nova and Snap with Sorcerer, map clear good. Yes, that I believe that is an extremely juicy combo that you have there. Very nice. Okay, that helmet can blow me. Evasion rating, poison on hit. Chaos damage, recover 1 of maximum life on kill. Dude, I need mana on kill. Okay, these gems are not.
Of course.
They're not the best thing ever. But me and Go Carnage as well. See, and that man has good fucking taste. So you're traveling in good company if he's saying that as well. Like, that dude's got good fucking taste in games. Like, I trust his shit as well. That's looking a little bit less fucking weird now. There we go, something like that. Kill him dead, that wolf bastard. Dude, such a great boss, man. It's fucking net mooi. Okay, this guy's gonna be standing in the I fucked it, didn't I? I think that's okay. Go snack device. Boss contains breaches. Too big for your breaches. Okay, let's go. Boom, boom. Hit it.
Who's that? Doesn't seem as right now.
No, they are people with. Lead me back. Hear my voice.
Well, this is gonna get interesting. There we go. We want that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to push a little bit sexier. Okay, I almost fucking died. Not cool. Okay, we're making really good fucking progress here. Where can we find ourselves another? Oh fuck. Okay, we got it. Got it. I like the fact that there's like a fucking bar now and you can actually see. These guys are getting a little bit sticky now. The ickiest of the sticky. Here we go. Here's another one. I think that's it. I don't think I'm going to be able to grab another one. Yep. Speak to Elder Maddox. Guild Wars 2 was very different from the first. Seems Guild Wars 3 will be quite different from 2 as well. I'm interested to see. I just don't know if I can play a fucking MMO right now. That Wyvern thing the devs also added. A second egg so you can have a full-grown mount and a baby as a pet. Also, new gear for the baby in the Shy Village. You can equip attack charm on it as well. Nice. This is all very good information. I like it.
All right then.
Okay, I gotta go over there now. Fuck me. Can I get some rewards for everything that I just did? Fuck. Not so much. Fuck you, you get nothing. How fortuitous. There was also Delirium back there. Oh, sorry, no, a Breach. Enjoyed playing this, but I got sidetracked and haven't returned to it. This fucking Path of Exile? What are you playing instead? Tell me. Ley lines. Let's grab it. Oh, look, where is that Scorpion? Nice. Okay, here's the... Ooh. Careful for that one tap potential there. They do like to nearly kill me with that shit. You? Okay, I'm gonna clear out mostly everything first before I hit that breach. Dude, there's another fucking one here. Okay, he's fucking cooked. I think I got mostly everything now. There's also a boss here somewhere. Gotta find him. Did I notice the eye stuff doesn't work so nice on Delirium? I just did. I was not a fan of that at all. It was not pretty. ArenaNet with the Guild Wars franchise does 3 great things in the MMORPG genre: buy to play, no sub fee, horizontal progression, and the open map public events, just to mention 3 of them. I had an immense amount of fun with Guild Wars 2. I really did. I thoroughly enjoyed it. So I fully agree with a lot of what you said. It's just like I said, my biggest issue right now, and I mean, I think this is true for anybody that has some semblance of a fucking career and then life and then whatnot and so on. And I mean, I know this is fucking easy shit to complain about. It's also good problems to have, but it's like you just don't have enough time to play all the good games. it's one of the reasons, like, I cannot tell you guys how much I sometimes think about going back to something like World of Warcraft, but I just can't be fucked. Because I just I know that it will consume me to the point where I won't have time to play anything else. And that is problematic. Okay, calm down, fucking spider. Fuck, I did not kill him. Okay, some stuff came climbing out there. Not gonna complain too much.
Speak.
Okay. What did we get? That's getting dismantled. That's getting dismantled. Fucking dismantle. Dismantle. Your mom's a hoe. This is a sell all kind of situation here.
Choose what you need.
Boop, boop,
I
boop,
will
boop.
make use of this. Indeed.
Something to the tune of that. And in we go again. The lovely Laura, what's happening?
Fog's cleared. For now.
Let me see. Let me see. Let's face it does well. Wait, let me. There we go. Let's face it does feel a bit like we're living a bit of abundance of awesome games to fight so many fuck ups from old school developers. Very true. Very true. I couldn't agree more. Despite there being tons and tons and tons of fucking disappointments, like we're still swimming in good shit for sure. I couldn't agree more. I'm good. How was the weekend? Did you have fun? I hope you did. I think I got the boss lift and then we are done. Oh, hello. Bye. An equal opportunity shit pool. That is definitely a way of putting it. Yay, I got my first fucking tier 3 waypoint. Or waystone, whatever the fuck. You know what it is. Why? Why are you like this? Why can I not? The fuck? Excuse me. Excusez-moi. What? Weekend was okay. I'm still trying to shake off this shitty ass fucking flu. But other than that, I really can't complain. So, what exactly is your fucking boggle? For a different tree? Why didn't you say so, for fuck's sakes? Okay, thank you. Where were you yesterday, Ty? It said Atlas passive tree. Why did it not say fucking goddamn this tree? Increased quantity of hive blood found. Increased quantity of womb gifts found. Increased quantity of womb gifts found. Fuck me. Okay. Genesis tree has 2 extra passive points for each womb. Genesis tree has 5 extra. 5 extra. Unstable breaches have 100% increased chance to contain Vroon, Marshal of Zest. Lineage supports Genesis tree. Where's the one that makes it go fucking slower? Has an additional wave. Against thing. Find selected womb gifts. Take it from someone that has also had that what the fuck moment and a good few seconds later. Dude, this is the kind of shit, if that happens to me at night while I'm fucking drinking, bro, that's like, that gets me to quit and go play something else. Like, I'm not even joking. I'm that much of a fucking loser. Are the fucking redeems fucked again? God. Do I want this unstable breaches take 10 additional seconds to collapse after timer is filled? That seems good. 10 more seconds of fucking. Yeah, see? Okay, let's just do that. Go here. Go for this one. Shit. Okay, nice. Get the fuck out. Yeah, it's based its fucked to death. I think if I do this. Here we go. Yeah, it came back. We're back, baby.
Run.
There we go. There we go. Everything's going according to plan. I just gotta switch to full screen and then back again and then we're good to go.
I speak. Choose what you need.
But I'm very disappointed. You'll be fine. You will be fine. Here they come. From all the maps I stuck to breach and then path over to abyss and got all the points. I tried one delirium map and that was it. Fuck. Yeah, I haven't really planned my route per se. I am heading over to this shithole though. Can I? Oh shit. I can hit it straight up?
60% of the time, it works.
All the time. Well, I'm not gonna fucking say no to that. Boy! Monastery of the Sneepers. So, that one I don't actually have to path to it. I could just walk right from anywhere on the map. Or was I right next to it? And I just couldn't see it through the fucking image. Enough talk. Okay, these guys are busy with some shit.
It stands before.
It's the opening of the quest line. Can grow into a currency item on the Genesis tree.
Now, it is time to place the womb gift on the tray.
The what? You
now.
Place a signet womb gift preservatory. This is a lavish. I need to find where it says lavish. Lavish. Ornate. Bandit. Lavish. But I need 101. This is 65.
Still feels wrong. Besides,
Orb of transmutation. Hog.
The dreamer observe. Return to me once. Be at peace.
Well, it did not go the way that we wanted it to. Okay, so this. Just wanted to say hello. I'm going back to bed. I'm not feeling well. I appreciate you stopping by, Laura, and I hope you feel better. Try to get some sleep. Try to get some rest. Jesus, weird shit. This is just the endgame systems are so fucking odd now. It really is just badonkers. Badonkadonks. Okay, let me get the fuck out of here. I really should be spending a little bit more time familiarizing myself with these systems, but I just couldn't be fucked. Couldn't be fucked. Okay, Monastery of the Keepers is now done. Map device. Reach the Well of Souls. I still have to go to all these fucking places. Withered Hollow. Go there. Any models I've been to. Shapoopies. I think maybe there's some value in maybe going over there. Just make contact with all these fucking places. See what's up. See what is up. Oh, here we go. More of this dumb shit.
They can all see through you.
Why the fuck is it spawning shit all the way up here like some dumb... let me just drag my ass down this beach. Up we go. Do they have like insanely high elemental resistance or like what the fuck? I mean, I should also probably just try to fucking actually hit my shots. That would be the first point to fucking, you know. These fucking spirits are the worst. Oh. A bit of fucking trouble. A spot of trouble there. Okay, I just drilled right through him with... Okay, this fucking dick tiger is a goddamn problem. First rule of Fight Club, don't fight dick tigers. I believe it says that somewhere in the manual. Delirium monsters don't allow unkill to happen. Well, then it can fuck off. I want nothing to do with it then, sir. There you go. Fuck you. Perish. Your cooler died and your computer can't run POE2 at the moment because it causes everything to run it. Oh, that's not good. Feels a bit masochistic to watch you play it. You can live vicariously through me, sir. That literally the same thing happened to me when I was back in Denmark as well. So that seems to be a fucking Denmark thing. Also lost a CPU cooler to the void. But it's because that fucking apartment I used to live in used to get so hot, you just wanted to, like, seppuku yourself. There we go. That's the fucking shit I'm talking about. Give me that level up. Where the fuck, dude? Okay. I'll allow you to fly around like a dildo if you give me a fucking unique item. I won't begrudge you too much. Go, 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 go.
I am you go
Activate. Make it so. Okay, that yo. Slow. Take it easy. Sudoku myself. That seems more like something that I'd want to do if I'm sitting on the porcelain throne. Okay, that almost exploded on me now. We got some sex favors here. Oh shit. Just fucking selling. Oh, goddamn. Okay. 2 more rituals revealing. That's what Steam Deck is for. Also known as Steam Dick. It's remember to remove dust from your computer so it doesn't crash the airplane. It made until last it made a sound. At the time I was chasing Spice in a Ruckus in Dune Awakening. No. My issue was the room that I used to sit in was I mean, dude, I can't explain to you how hot that place used to get. In the fucking summer, bro. Holy shit. I once had a fucking thermometer in there and the ambient temperature was 38, bro. That shit was fucking rough. Dude, I'm just keeping extending this thing now. Come on. Extend. That was a nasty summer period. Yeah, no, that was, and especially somebody coming from like Africa, I was like, how the fuck can it be this fucking? It's also not the it's also not the hotness. It was the humidity. The humidity was off the fucking charts, bro. So hectic. Climate change for the win. Yup. Ain't that the fucking truth? Climate change for the loss, I guess, is the right way to put it. Look at this shit now. I'm gonna activate and then I'm gonna barrage up and then go. See all those grenades? No! I'm taking a lot of damage, daddy. Personally, I hate this fucking goo on the ground shit. Because I always end up standing in it. Also not a summer person. Hot weather can grab relations with it. So dude, I'll take freezing my ass off any day over fucking like getting hot, bro. Any fucking day. There's not a fucking time that I would choose hot over cold. In fact, I actually don't mind sitting like in the like the cold. Like I feel like it keeps me fucking sharper. Even though I mean realistically speaking that's not the case, right? Because cold actually makes you in a way slower, but I mean I fucking can't, dude. The thing is I feel like if you're cold, there's a lot of fucking shit you can do. Right? If you're cold, you can crawl in under a fucking blanket. You can dress in layers. You can switch on a fucking heater. You can sit next to a fucking fire. There's a whole bunch of shit. You have someone fucking breathe on you. There's a whole bunch of shit you can do if you are hot. What the fuck? Like if you're cold, it's cold shower, which doesn't necessarily solve the problem. Fucking pool. And I guess air conditioner. And if you don't have ready access to any of those three things, you're fucked like a dog. It's not good. I'm a pale, round redhead. I stay in the shadows to avoid combustion in the sun. Yes, that means that your natural place is in the shadows. You are not built for sunlight. So no, that makes complete sense. I mean, I'm extremely pale, but at least I don't have the ginger problem. I think that makes you especially susceptible to the sun. This past summer nearly broke me. There were days on end that just couldn't go outside. Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, this year, I don't think we had that warmer fucking summer, or the past summer that we had. I don't know what it's gonna be like this year. So like, because in terms of winter, this is becoming a little bit chilly now. And like I said, we're not even at like the good part of the winter yet. So I don't know what we're gonna do, man. That's what my parents told me when they locked me in the basement until I was 30. Don't make me laugh. You're engaging my cough. I'm Caramel. I still don't want to go into the sun. The big round yellow thing in the sky must get fucked. This is one of the reasons why dude, so in Denmark you can, there's like about 6 maybe 5 months of the year that you have like the sun starts going down at 3 in the afternoon and it only fully comes out at about 10 in the morning. And I fucking, dude, I cannot tell you how much I love that shit. I loved that shit. And it used to drive Olivia fucking crazy. Like she just could not wrap her head around that. She fucking hated it. But I loved it. I loved it. It was like my favorite thing about Denmark. Family calls me a vampire. Yeah, no, I get that as well. Dude, the pale skin doesn't fucking help. That it definitely doesn't help. Like they also like, dude, that's literally vampirific kind of shit. And I really only like, you know, like you really feel like you come alive at night. You know what I mean? This shit's too good. It's time. It's nighttime. It's time for nighttime shit. It's just the bomb. Dude, this spirit is causing massive amounts of shit in my life. Okay, get it out of your fucking system. Thank you. Fucking die. Actually do feel like that. No, 100 fucking percent I feel like that. Like Garen fucking Teed, I feel like that. Dude, look how these tornadoes help me fucking clear out this shit here. Just fuck a doodle do.
I did as you asked.
Thank you. Come to me in Kirtarth.
Okay, everybody just wants me to come visit, bro. Denmark's a good place to live. Weather has its own weird life, though. It's actually changed from when I was a young kid, where it actually followed the season. Now it's all bets off. Yeah, that's the thing that I found. Every year that I was in Denmark, the weather became more unpredictable. It became more difficult to actually gauge. Okay, it's gonna be like fucking this now. It's gonna be, yo. Dude, man. That's a cute little fucking exotic there. Magnitude of the chill you inflict. This is good for a Smurf, man, because you get all that dex, and you get the 10% more movement speed, and you get 100% evasion rating. Okay, I see we're fucking with me now. I see what you did there. I was in Norway for a couple of winter months back in 2016 or so. That was good. Never felt so alive. Dude. That still didn't stop me from getting fucking scared. Attacks chain 2 additional times. This would be cute to fuck around with. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this thing. Fuck it. Boop. Offer tribute to the king. The count is down for the count. Are you out? Is that what you are saying, sir? I could use that teleport update to go back because we still have an expedition to clear as well. This one here. There's a little piece there, which I don't think is going to amount to much. The expedition is over here. Maybe. Oh, okay, nice. You've murdered that wolf fuck. Sexy. Like I said, easily the best boss fight in the game. Easily. Or at least a contender for top 3. At the very least a contender for top 3. Okay, let's set these up quickly. So if I go here, ancient rune of witchcraft sounds delicious. Then here I will grab me some 3 exalted orbs, meow meow meow. And then what do we got here? 3 exalted orbs. Hell fucking yeah, son. Okay, I got 5 dynamite. So if I go like that, and then to here, and then to shit. Maybe if I go around like that, that, and that. Okay, nice. Got it. Hit it. I still have a skill point that I haven't assigned yet. What an asshole. Okay, I wasn't expecting this fucking welcome. And fuck off. That thing is ginormous. That's what she said. In before, that's what she said. Just get the... oh my god. It's full of stars. Okay, this thing doesn't believe in fucking dying. Okay. Have they imported some of the cosmetics from Path of Exile 1 yet? I believe so. Somebody else that might know a bit better than me, but I do believe so. They've also, I think, like all of the if you have what do you call it, expansions to your inventory and all of that stuff, that's also been ported over, as far as I know. I don't know if they've done all the pets and all of that stuff and everything from the first game. Not sure if DJ's playing, he would know, but he did say he doesn't really like Path of Exile 2 yet. Yeah, I think it's also... I think if you're a diehard, and this is not me speaking for DJ in any way, but I think if you're a diehard Path of Exile 1 enjoyer and you have the amount of hours in the game that DJ does, I think the thing that for me is there's a lot of complexity and a certain, you know, batch of systems in Path of Exile 2 that has not necessarily been translated over here yet, or maybe won't be done. And also because perhaps you have this massive amount of hours on there with all of the relevant things that come with that, it doesn't seem like that attractive to move over per se. But again, I mean, like I said, I don't aim to speak for another man. Dude, did we just get... Dude, we got a second... Well, that's easy money right there. Easy money. I gotta put all this shit away and I gotta sell this thing.
Speak. This is all we have. Indeed.
Mm-hmm. This shit I need to start sorting out. Sorry, fuck. Chew on some snacks here or something. Which will possibly sort out this irritating little scratch that I have in my throat now. Here's hoping. Okay.
Fog's cleared.
So much shit. Some would say too much. Nice. I think that's everything though. I think I've managed to do everything that was required of moi. Okay. Do this passive here quickly. Yep. That's the right thing to do. Best boss in the game is that fucker in Act 2. Why does it not let that fucking message through? Dude, Ty, it held back on that message that you sent, and it said the automod said the reason for that is bullying. How fucking soft is this bot? Like, my dude. Automod Samasa. You are not wrong, sir. There's a bully for you, but that coincidentally goes through just fine. So, whoop-de fucking do.
Time is of the essence.
This mantle, Afrikaans is a wonderful language. That it fucking is.
What is it? Choose what you need.
I couldn't have said it better, my master self. That doesn't work. We just picked up 7 exalts just like that. Boop boop. Dude, life is just... It's so good when you're making that money. Fucking delicious. Oh god. Another one of these. Oh, dude, all my shit's hitting this fucking boat. Yuck. Give me the crystal of shit. Go. Luckily, these rooms are nice and fucking compact, so... Okay. Dude, I might need to go drink some fucking cough syrup or something. Shit is killing my throat. Okay. A hell of a lot of explosions. Sign me up for more. Let me bully these guys quickly. Bullying. Doom Lasher. Like the 15th fucking Doom Lasher I've killed since I've gotten to the end game. They don't make them like the first one, that's for sure. Doom Anus. Okay, I keep not watching my HP bar. It's not a good look for me.
too, did you? The spirit is near.
Oh fuck. Fuck, these things are annoying to fight.
The spirit's time to finish this. Down. Don't let
Grey biter. Toe biter. Okay, nice. Gotti. Okay, this is gotta be taking me to a boss of some kind, I'm assuming. Nope. Just good old-fashioned normal assholes. Great robust rune. Now this is... It makes the fucking build feel so shit. The enemies are so fucking sticky. Fuck. The ickiest of the sticky. Yeah, well. Yeah, no, we're gonna need a new bow, baby. Where's my level now? 70. I wanted to wait until 75, but I might have to upgrade sooner. Because this is bullshit. You need something that one taps. Because fuck, this grinding them down like this with multiple shots is the pits. Oh fuck, it's this fucking turbo monkey.
Hold still.
Oh, you got turbo fucked. I regret nothing. Okay, nice. Exalted boom, waypoint 3, Corsair cap. Thank you, bye. Yeah, this is taking way too fucking long, man. The shots are like bang, 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 bang. Fucking hopefully someday soon in the nearby future you'll fucking die from it. Just shit. Okay, that fucking shit is done. I might as well do this. Sorry. This one now and then work my way backwards. Yeah. Yeah, see? Fuck. Oh, I'd say there's something I hated more than those fucking eggs on the ground, and it's this whirlwind shit. Not a fucking fan. Not even a little bit. Okay, we'll just work our way backwards now. That is what she said. If I skedaddle up here. Oh, that'll do, pig. That'll do. Okay, the other two are right here next to each other. And I've killed the boss, so I think that's it. It's that shit, and then... What? There's a fucking remnant here some... Oh, it's right above there. Oh, fuck. How's that fucking dude still, like, alive? Like, didn't that shit expire, like, a while ago already? Dude, this tornado shit makes this stuff like trivial as shit. I think it's invaluable even. Invaluable, I say. Dalwin some awesome. Fuck, you're not wrong. You are not wrong, sir. Fuck. Okay, just go through the shield. Just stop being fucking useless. Get him. Oh, ooze drool the grotesque. Nice. What a fucking romantic name. Okay, that's not annoying at all. Okay, got it. I think you could just trap. You could just trap yourself in a corner with this shit in front of you like this, and then you just shoot into that. Anything that comes close by is getting fucking shredded. It's delicious. Okay, that giant fucking gorilla dumping down my throat is the opposite of delicious. There we go. I'm gonna make some money. Have a great week. Have a great one, everyone. Fucking cheers, dude. Same to you, brother. Good luck with your day. Do not work too hard. Just work just enough to make that money. Just enough. Nothing too spicy. Okay, let me quickly sort out this inventory and then come back and get those fucking rewards. This. Okay. Nice. Yes. Only sold.
As expected.
Sold. Once I hit 1 million, I'm gonna fucking start taking it easy with dragging everything back to town. The whole time. Just because like I'm getting fucking tired of it. That's my reason, and I'm sticking to it. Like that. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah. Boom, boom. Fuck, I need to sort this shit out. That's the wrong place. Is it 2? It's 4, isn't it? Is it 1? Ugh. It's one thing saying it, but are you gonna do it? You know, honestly, I don't know. We'll be real. Probably not. I like the loot too much, man. Dude, looting is a lifestyle, bro. It's a lifestyle choice. It's a problem. Okay, we can get the Birthright Buckle, the Kingsguard Fuckhead Plate, another Grip of Winter, a Omen of Chaotic Rarity, Rampart Raptor. Do I just offer all this tribute and go for audience with the Penis King? Oh, that's a fair bit of tribute right there, son. That's a fair bit of tribute.
Fog's cleared.
Okay, let me see something quickly. How do I fucking add this thing into? It has to be a way that I could just. I don't want to have to do this fucking eye the whole time. Okay, bow. 73 is a max. 73. Okay. What do we want on this bitch? We want projectile skills, projectile vomit. Okay, that's good. We definitely want increased physical damage. Okay, we need something fucking high as shit. Like I think like a 108. Yeah, it's already whittling down the options right there. Then accuracy rating, no. Adds to physical. So if we go adds to physical, one. Okay, and then if we can get crit would be fucking disgusting. That's 30 exalted. Yeah, and see, my bow does significantly more damage than that. Do 125. Oh shit, attack speed would be good too. Attack speed would be huge as well. Attack speed would be dope as well. If we can get attack speed. That's the wrong attack speed. No. Fuck. There we go. Boom. Okay, so this thing's DPS is 240. Now these are all adherents. See, the thing is, I'm about 2 or 3 levels too early. I don't think it's worth it buying now. I don't think it's worth buying now. We gotta wait. We got to wait. Because if I go, for example, if I go something like 276. Still not. 80. You see, they're level 80, the fucking... If I just do 78 to 80... Yeah, there the DPS significantly increases. Because now... See, now I'm dealing... Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking 81. 81 or 82. I do, yes, I do want to obliterate those base. It's just, I'm just frustrated now with the, what's his name? The thingamabob fighting the enemies that don't, my on hits don't proc. That's the only thing. There's nothing really that's driving me. This is a fucking, like, it's still a pretty fucking disgusting bow. I mean, this is doing 126 to 243 physical. Yeah, see, like this bow here, this would be a good upgrade. They leave delirium and just do breach or expedition. Yeah, exactly. Like this would be a fucking insane upgrade. This right here, this is a fucking disgusting upgrade, and this is level 78. I mean, it's 20 divine, so that, I mean, I wouldn't buy this. It's also corrupted and it doesn't have any sockets, so this would be a pussy buy. But like this thing's 30 divines, 40 fucking divines. Yeesh. This is a sick ass fucking bow though. This is a 60. It's a Gemini bow. Yeah. Like these two are juicy. I mean, I need to play the market and see why the fuck. Fucking light just like fell over on me. Just weirdo shit. Yeah, look, the thing is, all right. So a Gemini bow is good, okay, because you get the additional chance to fire. But the point is, a Gemini bow cannot roll as high physical damage as an obliterator. So it depends. It depends. If you want to spec into multiple arrows, then Gemini is really good. If you want the highest possible physical damage, which is also really, really good because that pairs incredibly well with snipe, then you want an obliterator. So both are, I mean, if you get good rolls on either one of those two, you're going to be fucking smooth sailing. But the obliterator is going to be best for the idea that this build uses snipe. That's the main point. This is the main reason why we want it. So yeah. I think there's a desecration that you can get for additional arrow and obliterator. Yeah, I think so. I think so. If I go... Oh, attacks fire X additional arrows. No. Yeah, but I do believe that you are right, sir. I believe there is such a thing. But yeah. Alrighty. Guys, that is going to be it for your boy for today. I really do appreciate the time with me. It was sexy, but as all sexy things, this too must now come to an end so that we can get ready for tomorrow's stream. So enjoy what's left of your Monday. Don't work too hard. Like I said, fuck that. Work just enough to get that paycheck. Spoil yourself with something. Even if it's a cheeky little Monday night drink, I might do the same. I got a fucking shift to work tonight, so I might pour a little stuff in to help with the old throat and get it back sooner. I will see you guys tomorrow, bright and early, same time, same place as always. And big old fucking cheers.